On behalf of Kendriya Vidyalaya or Ambajhari, I extend my hearty welcome to the team of Navy officers headed by Nagpur. Every day we are celebrating this Navy Day in the Vidyalaya premises, but this time we know because of the restrictions of the COVID-19, we planned to give the demonstration to NET, and I have requested all our students and staff members to join to watch this video. This is very important point of view of the students. They can go for career in Navy and what are the importance of Navy. Mr. Mankur Singh will focus light on that. So without taking my more time, I request Mankur Singh ji to come over the mic.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, everyone. I am sure I must be a familiar face to all of you. Because last year, on the same occasion, we organized a painting competition in this school. But this time, because of the restrictions, we'll be restricting to this webinar. I, Lieutenant Commander Mankur Singh, in next few minutes, would bring you face to face with Indian Navy as the way of life. We will start with a small video on Indian Navy. I am sure the tempo of the presentation has been set with this video. For those who are not able to see the video because of the quality of this webinar, this video is available on YouTube by Indian Navy Video 2019. The motto of Indian Navy is Sham Varnam, which means may Lord of the ocean be auspicious to us. Har kaam desh ke naam. The full range of operations in which a nation's naval force may be involved is vast, ranging from high-intensity war fighting at one end to humanitarian assistance and disaster relief on the other. The major four roles of Indian Navy are as flashed on the screen. The Navy's military role is characterized by threat or use of force at and from the sea. This includes application of maritime power in both offensive operations against enemy forces, territory and trade, and defensive operations to protect own force, territory, and trade. Naval diplomacy entails the use of naval forces in support of foreign policy objectives, to build bridges of friendship, and to strengthen international cooperation on one hand, and to signal capability and intent to deter potential adversities on the other. The increasing incidence of maritime crime has brought into sharp focus the constabulary role of the navies, in which the forces are to be employed to enforce law of the land or to implement a regime established by an international mandate. Tasks in this benign role includes humanitarian aid, disaster relief, search and rescue operations, ordnance disposal, diving assistance, salvage operations, hydrographic service, etc. Indian Navy comprises of three commands based on Mumbai, Vishakhapatnam, Kochi, and a tri-service command at Andaman and Nicobar Islands. The organizational hierarchy of Indian Navy is as displayed on the screen. Indian Navy is headed by the Chief of the Naval Staff, presently Admiral Karamveer Singh, PVSM, AVSM, ADC. Commands of Indian Navy and officers commanding them are as displayed on your screen. India has a huge coastline of above 7,500 kilometers with exclusive economic zone of over 20 lakh square kilometers, where our own country has legal rights to utilize all the living and non-living resources. Over 97% of our import and export of goods happen through sea routes. All these factors bring a huge task on the country to protect its coastline, EEZ, and trade. Indian Navy is fulfilling this role for the nation. Over and above, Indian Navy is always on its toes and have carried out crucial acts under disaster relief, disaster management like floods, droughts, cyclones, and earthquakes. As you are aware by now that Indian Navy is just not limited to sea. It's a multi-dimensional force, having its presence on surface, subsurface, and above the surface. Now, I would just glance through major platforms of Indian Navy, starting with the ships. Vikramaditya, the aircraft carrier, Delhi class destroyers, Rajput class destroyers, Kolkata class destroyers, Shivalik class frigates, Talwar class frigates, Teg class frigates, Kamorta class corvettes, and many more. Coming to the air power, we have aircrafts like Hawk NK-132, P-8I, helicopters like Sea King, UH-3H, Kamo-28, Advanced Light Helicopter, and Chetak. And we should not forget our fighter aircraft MiG-29K. Coming to the submarines, Arihant, the nuclear powered submarine, Chakra, the nuclear powered submarine, Calvary, the conventional French submarine, Shishumar class, the conventional German submarine, and Sindhu Ghosh class, the conventional Russian submarine. Next. All the activities seen above are carried out by workforce of Indian Navy, which comprises of officers, sailors, and defense civilians. Officers are appointed by the President of India by giving the President's commission. On your screen, you can see the rank structure of officers. Officers can be inducted in majorly two categories: permanent commission and short service commission. Various routes, options to join Indian Navy are as flashed on the screen. You may note down the keywords and search for more details regarding these entries on Indian Navy website. This includes UPSC entry, which has a category of CBSE, NDA, and NCC. The direct entry for graduates, direct entry for undergraduates, and through Indian Naval Entrance Test. From July 1992, the Navy started inducting women officers as short service commission officers in selected branches of Navy. Presently, women are inducted into all these branches and cadets as flagged on the screen, which includes pilots, observers, air traffic control, medical cadet, logistics and education, naval armament inspection, naval architecture, and naval law cadet. The pay scale of officers in Indian Navy is as displayed on the screen. The other entry for Indian Navy is as sailors. The rank structure of sailors in Indian Navy is as displayed on your screen. The branches in which sailors can be inducted are as displayed. And this is the pay structure for sailors in Indian Navy. Life in Indian Navy is based on these four pillars: discipline, pride, patriotism, and honor. Some salient features of life in Indian Navy are as flashed on the screen. It has a mix of sea and shore life, wherein you may get appointed on board ships and on the bases. The system prepares you for your next job. Your next appointment, the various appointments may differ from each other, but for everything, Indian Navy is on its forefront to teach and train you for the next job. It has a pyramidal structure of promotions. There is no monotony in the naval life. You get to experience various new aspects in each appointment. You may see camaraderie and close community between officers, sailors, and their families. And the core of Indian Navy is naval value system. On board ship, it is just like a mini city wherein you have people staying with you, eating with you, you have all the facilities on board ship, and the crew, the officers and sailors of Indian Navy, they come from every walk of the life. Variety of activities are carried out on board ships to keep the morale high. It is more like competence driven, and there is a huge amount of professional satisfaction. The Indian Naval Academy is located in Ezimala in Kannur, district of Kerala. This is a premier training establishment of Indian Navy which conducts the basic training for all officers being inducted into the Indian Navy and Indian Coast Guard through various teams. Indian Naval Ship Xamarin is base depot of the ship for administrative and logistic support for Indian Naval Academy. Training at INA has been specifically formulated to mold you into morally upright, physically robust, mentally alert, and technologically aware professional who is dedicated to excellence. The implementation of the curriculum is oriented to ensure a clean break from the traditional straitjacketed mentally and infuse in you a sense of innovativeness, creativity, resourcefulness, and a passion for excellence. Indian Naval ship Chilka, located at Orissa, is the premier basic training establishment for sailors of Indian Navy and serves to impart ab initio training to recruits by comprehensive training regime. The duration of the course at Chilka is 9 weeks for artificer apprentice, 15 weeks for MR, 24 weeks for SSR, and so on. The frequency of these courses are twice a year, and over 4,500 recruits are transformed to a sea warrior every year. The training curriculum consists of service subjects, academics, outdoor training activities, and extracurricular activities. The Navy gives you ample opportunities to take part in various adventure activities. One of the recent activities which got worldwide applause was solo circumnavigation of the world by all women crew on a non-motored sailboat INS Malaysia. Let me just touch upon some of the facilities and privileges you will get as Indian naval officers and sailors. It has an unparalleled quality of life, world-class education system for children, job security, comprehensive healthcare, club and canteen facilities, life insurance, world-class medical facilities, CSD canteen, recreational and sports facility, club activities, Naval Wife Welfare Association, education facilities, leave and other facilities. As it is displayed on the screen, if you have it in you, the cradle of leadership, Indian Naval Academy, Ezimala welcomes you. In case you have any queries, you may ask me now, or you can get back to us on the details as flashed on the screen. The choice is yours. Jai Hind. Thank you, sir.
वीडियो है तो दिखाना है और कोई वीडियो Thank you very much, sir, for sharing the very important information with our students and staff members. Students are always eager to know about the defense services, and you have given the clear picture about the Navy job prospects, future in Navy, pay scales, etc., and what are the parameters, other parameters in Navy. So, on behalf of our Vidyalaya family, Kendriya Vidyalaya Ambajhari family, I extend my hearty thanks to Shri Manmohan Singh ji and the other members of the Navy Seva Ordnance Factory Ambajhari. Thank you, sir.